Good morning, students. Welcome to the English class. Students, today we are going to discuss English Reader, chapter number 12, and the name of the chapter is The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Students, in this story, there was a musician who could play a tune in his pipe which could hypnotize the animals. So, students, let's read the chapter. Long ago, in the small town of Hamelin in Germany, the rats were so big and many that they used to fight with the dogs and kill the cats. They even bite babies in their cradles. Parents ran to their children if they saw a rat near them. Life became very difficult for all. So, students, in a small town of Hamelin, the life of peoples became very difficult because of the rats. There were so big and many rats that those rats could fight with the dogs and even they used to kill the cats. And they used to bite the babies in their cradles. Cradles means the small bed for babies, okay? And the life of the people became very difficult, very miserable because of these rats. So the people marched to the town hall to complain to the mayor. The next day, the mayor held a meeting. So students, the people of that town decided that they should go to the mayor. Mayor means the chief in charge of that town, okay? They went to the mayor and they complained about the rats. So the next day, mayor decided to have a meeting. A tall man in a coat and hat also came for the meeting. His square long coat from heel to head was half of yellow and half of red. So, students, in that meeting, there came a tall man in a coat and hat. And he was wearing a very queer type of long coat. Queer means strange, okay? And that coat was half yellow and half red. That means he was wearing a strange type of coat. He went up to the mayor and said, "If you pay me 1,000 pieces of gold, I can rid your town of all the rats." The mayor looked at the queer man in his stripped outfit. So, when the discussions were going on, that tall man went to mayor and he said that if you will pay me 1,000 pieces of gold, then I can make your town free from all these rats. So the mayor looked at the queer man. Queer man means the strange man in his strange outfit. "We shall give you much more than that," promised the mayor. So the mayor said, "Okay, I will give you more than how much you want, but please make free our town from all these rats." The tall man took his pipe and, stepping into the street, began to play a tune. Out of the houses rushed the rats. So, what the piper did? He started playing a tune in his pipe. And at that moment only, all the rats came out from the houses. And these rats started following that piper. Rats of every size and color appeared from all over town. The piper went towards the river. They followed the piper to the river. All the rats dived into the water and were drowned. Only one managed to swim across to the other side. So, students, what the rats did? All the rats of all the sizes and colors, every sizes and colors, these rats started following the piper. And the piper brought them to the river. Then, after coming to the river, all the rats jumped into the river and were drowned. Drowned means they died under the water. The people were so glad to be rid of the rats that they made merry the whole night long. There was a grand party with much singing and dancing. So students, the people became very happy and they started enjoying. They had a grand party because now their town was free from those rats. The next day, soon after dawn, the Pied Piper went to the town hall to collect his reward. But the mayor refused to honor his bargain and said he could only pay 100 pieces of gold. So, students, next day in the morning, the Pied Piper went to the mayor and he asked for his reward. But the mayor was dishonest. He refused to pay the money. He said he broke the honor his bargain. Bargain means deal. He broke the deal and he said that I could pay only 100 pieces of gold. But students, how much that Pied Piper asked? He asked 1,000 pieces of gold. At that time, the mayor promised to pay that much of gold, isn't it? But now that mayor is refusing. He said that I can pay only 100 pieces of gold. The angry piper shouted, "You will crawl on your knees if you do not keep your promise." Seeing this, he put his pipe once more to his lips and stepped into the street. So the piper became very angry and he said that one day you will come on your knees because you have not kept your promise. You broke your promise. By saying this, that angry piper again started playing one more tune. The wonderful tune he played drew the children from their homes. The happy children followed the piper into a mountainside. Suddenly, the side of the mount opened up, and in walked the piper and all the children. So, students, the piper became very angry, isn't it? And he started playing one more tune. And by listening to this tune, the small children of the town came out from their homes and they started following the piper. And they followed the piper towards the mount. Mount means towards the hills, okay? And they walked inside with the piper only. All the children of the town walked inside the cave. Only one small boy was left behind. Only one small boy could not go inside. All the parents rushed to the dishonest mayor. They shouted, "You greedy man, give us back our children." The mayor sent his servants in every direction, offering to pay the piper as much gold as he wanted. So now all the children followed the piper and went inside the cave, isn't it? So all the parents were searching their kids and they rushed to the mayor and they shouted that, "You greedy man, please give us back our children." So what the mayor did, mayor sent his servants to every direction to search the piper and he said that I will pay more. Okay, I will pay more, as much gold as the piper wants. But it was too late. The children and the piper were never seen again. They had disappeared inside a hill. But the children could not come back. They followed the piper and they vanished. Nobody could see them again. They became disappeared. Many years later, the boy on the crutches who was left behind would tell his story saying, "The music stopped and I stood still and found myself outside the hill." So, students, one boy was saved, isn't it? And after many years, the boy was telling this story to everybody. The people of Hamelin had learned a lesson. One must always keep one's word. Promises must be kept. So, students, what you have understood from this story? That if we make promise, then always we must keep our words, isn't it? Promises made must be kept, isn't it? Okay, students, have you enjoyed the story? Thank you.